I've never met Les Dennis, and I apologize for the misspelling of reckless. Okay, so let's look at some rubbish adverts. Freakish adverts are nothing new. You've probably seen this one before. More doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette. I'm not going to pass comment on the dodgy health implications of that because I don't want to get beaten up or breathed on by the smokers on the way out. But the world is full of these rubbish adverts. This is my personal favourite here. Christmas morning, she'll be happier with a Hoover. Isn't that brilliant? Now, guys, let me tell you, okay, learn from my experience, she won't, okay? The good thing, however, is when she does shove the nozzly bit up your anus, then A&E is quite quiet on Christmas morning. Anyway, some of the old adverts really got it right. Here's an example of one that's quite nice. Drop a dress size, flatten tummies and reduce hips and thighs. Nice little bit of emotive copy here, and it leads down to a call to action, which you can't see. And the whole size and shape of the ad is right so that it feels like what it's all about. You know, it's a nice slim dress size. It really suits its audience, which I presume are the wives of doctors who've smoked themselves to death on Camels, going back out on the dating scene. So that's quite a nice one. But how can you squander your advertising budget? How can you get rid of it all and go bankrupt? Well, here's my first tip. It's called the info splat. And that means you just throw all the information that you've got straight at the page, no matter for where it lands. So you don't have any kind of benefit statement at the top. You just have a picture. This is for a baby and toddler show. You just got a picture of a stork kidnapping a baby. That's not a benefit, okay? Then you've got sort of picture of quick save there, don't know why, baby on a laptop, and I don't think they sold either at the show, but all the information is just thrown in there at random. Tip number 2, design is a luxury. You do not want to hire a graphic designer if you want to squander your advertising budget, okay, because designers cost money. You can get a chimpanzee, or you can get a toddler, or you can get someone on Elance, and they'll do a perfectly bad job for you. So the reason that you don't want to do this, say you're selling holidays like that advert there. A good holiday advert will conjure up an image like this, you know, lying on a sun-kissed beach. This advert we've just seen is more like, it conjures up an image like this. You're going to go for 2 weeks in Bognor Regis in a grotty tent with a scoutmaster called Trevor. And so if you want to really get rid of your advertising budget very quickly, don't hire a designer, do something like that. Tip number 3, be witty, not gritty. I've seen this ad 1,000 times, I still don't get it. For an optician's, so your eyes won't envy your ears. What on earth does that mean? I have absolutely no idea. It's like, yeah, we're a witty advertising agency. Whoops, our client's gone bankrupt, never mind. This is my favourite. Have a cracking Christmas with a new hearing aid. And there's a duck, and he's got a Santa hat on. Now, I'm no stranger to taking a piss. I don't know where to start with this one, okay? I don't know how they even arrived at that idea, but they weren't smoking Camels, I can tell you that. I think what happened was the ad agency pitched have a quacking Christmas, and they said, no, well, I don't like quacking. So he said, okay, we'll drop the duck. And said, no, we love the duck, you know, keep the duck, just drop the quack. So they've ended up with Christmas, hearing aids, and ducks. 3 things that do not go together, okay? It's as random as cure your hemorrhoids in time for Pancake Day. I'm not going to name and shame the high street retailer that sanctioned this ad, but really they should have known better. All right, squander tip number 4 is me, me, me. Make it all about you. Don't forget what your customers want. Just talk about yourself. You see this in local press ads all the time, little tombstone ads they're called, Joe Blogs the Plumber. And you just want to talk about yourself like Joe does here. Here's an example. This removal firm could give you a picture of you moving into your brand new home. A nice little emotive picture, but no, instead they're saying, here's us and our trucks. I love the fact as well it's a European service that serves Surrey, Sussex, Kent and South London. All right, and finally, squander tip number 5 is get your audience playing the guessing game. Don't give them a clue what it's about. Can anyone guess what this advert is for? Anyone? Quickly, because this is going to move on in a second. No? Okay. You can't guess it. It's some sort of security gizmo that you put in your window with a flashing light. The reason you didn't get it is because the eye looks, first of all, at a main image and a headline. So we don't know what it is, but we know that it's new for 2007. Lovely. Then it looks at supporting images. So we think, right, are you trying to sell me double glazing? I don't know. Then a call to action. We know how to buy it, but we don't know what it is. Moving on. Bonus tip. Only advertise on the left-hand page. If you want to blow your advertising budget, people look to the right hand first, so make sure that you put your advert on the left-hand side of the page. If you put it on the right, people might actually buy something from you, and that's no good for you at all. And bonus tip number 2, never test anything. The worst thing you can do is have 2 adverts running together, an A version, a B version, little difference between the 2, and you see what's working best in version A, and then one becomes your definitive thing. You continuously improve it. You do not want to do that. So you have a mission, guys. Go out there, follow all of these tips, do it to the letter, get squandering. The first one to go into receivership wins a coconut. Come back and see me. Alternatively, do the exact opposite and you might actually make some money. So thank you very much. I've been James Daniel, and that's it.